Here's your music and gear news for April 27th, 2020. Let's check that out. Quite a bit of news this week, but can't touch on everything, so I just picked some of the things that piqued my interest. As is usual, links to all of these are down in the description below, so go check those out if you want more information. Music Radar has put together a list of the 10 best nylon string guitars for 2020. Their guide features the finest in classical, flamenco, and hybrid nylon string acoustic guitars from makers like Yamaha, Taylor, Cordoba, and more. The article touches on things like why it seems like nylon string guitars are underappreciated, and that a lot of people consider them a niche instrument, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a guitar player myself. That's the one instrument I didn't have to learn in college. But now's a good time to learn guitar, so go check out, see if there's one that strikes your fancy. Beatmaker VICE from Ujam gives a throwback to the 80s. The new drum machine plugin includes sounds inspired by Lynn, Roland, Simmons, and Korg. Ujam is the software development company founded by Pharrell Williams and film composer Hans Zimmer, and it warps us back to the 80s with Stranger Things coming to your DAW, according to the brand. If you're familiar with music of Jean-Michel Jarre, Vangelis, and Trevor Horn, these are the sounds that they used but updated for 21st century. The plugin is comprised of 10 drum kits, 12 smart mix presets with over 30 styles, and 60 presets to play with. VICE is preloaded with 460 patterns to be used as segments of an arrangement, such as an intro, verse, chorus, fill, ending, and so on. If you're into Pink Floyd, their legendary Live at Pompeii is now available to stream. Pink Floyd Live at Pompeii is now being aired as part of the band's Lockdown Film Festival, aka Pink Floyd Fridays, which you can watch on Music Radar's website. Again, links are below. The 1972 film saw the band and their touring rig play a set in the ancient Italian Roman city's amphitheater, and it makes for a haunting, iconic spectacle. If you're a fan of EDM, Iglooghost has shared the secrets behind his production techniques for Point Blank. Point Blank Music School features the English electronic music producer in one of their recent online courses or online videos. It's about a 47 minute video. I watched a little bit of it earlier before I put it on here. Some pretty interesting things, especially for essentially a kid. He's pretty young. And he's already made quite a name for himself. But anyways, last year, Brainfeeder's Iglooghost joined Point Blank for an exclusive production masterclass. During the masterclass, the UK producer unveiled the secrets behind his high-octane Aphex Twin sampling track, Teeth Chisel. During the video, he breaks down each element of the track, showing how he combines instruments with random sounds to acquire that extra bite his songs are championed for. He also talks about experiences in the industry, how he found success in the career, and how he's made money on the fly as a solo artist. And if you're looking for another best of list, Music Radar has put together a best headphones for music production 2020, wired and wireless headphones for music making. They also talk about open and closed headphones for various applications you might use them for. There's actually a pretty comprehensive list, and it's quite a long article, so there's a lot of information in there. But anyways, their pick of the best headphones for all your music production and home recording studio needs. Any music producer will tell you that they monitor mixes through as many different monitoring systems as possible. A pair of near-field studio monitors, Bluetooth speaker, car stereo, and a pair of headphones. The article also talks about how headphones are probably one of the most often used items that you can have in the studio. That's true. I do everything in headphones. Other things they discuss are the three main types of headphone designs: closed back on ear, open back on ear, and in ear. Waves has a new plugin bundle that enhances audio quality for content creators. This bundle is geared for podcasters, YouTubers, and content creators that may want a simpler way to ensure high standard of audio for their audiences. The new bundle from Waves can quickly bring superior sound quality to your content according to Waves. As I mentioned, the bundle is comprised of 4 plug-ins for different uses. Those are the NS1 Automatic Noise Suppressor, which removes unwanted background noise, Greg Wells Voice Centric, which combines an EQ, compressor, and de-esser into one smart control. It's designed to dramatically improve the quality of voice recordings. There's also a playlist writer, which smooths out the levels of multiple audio sources in the same podcast, live stream, or video. And the WLM Plus loudness meter, which ensures audio quality is at the correct loudness level for each platform. Punchy Worm is a one-knob plugin that's hoping to dance its way into your DAW. I like that headline because in the video I'm going to pop up here, depending on how you do your settings, there's a little headbanging worm that jams along to your music. So anyways, it's a one-knob punch plugin. Features an animated worm that will headbang along to your track as it goes about its saturating and transient shaping business. The single main control dial can be twisted to the left or the right, and depending on which way you go, you'll either add additional punch or saturation along with upward and downward compression. And in my second favorite article, I saved my favorite for last, but my second favorite article, Music Radar has put together 10 ways to inspire your guitar playing during lockdown. And I would go one further and say that this is not limited to just guitar players. Any musician, producer, DJ, what have you, should go check this out because it's a good list and there's a lot of good points in there. I just have a few to point out here, but they talked about going remote, which means start collaborating with your music friends. Have your bass player friend lay down a track and then give that to your drummer buddy, have him put a beat over it. You take out your guitar or you sing, you rap, you beatbox, play the saxophone in my case, jam over it, build a track, try to build an album. Why not? They also talk about play ear training games. This is a godsend, trust me. This was my least favorite and favorite class back in college. I hated going to ear training, but it paid off big time. Start listening to music, try to dictate it out, work on, have a friend put together different intervals on a piano for you, see if you can identify them. It'll do wonders for you. So in addition to practicing, making music, and jamming with your friends, some other things you can do are take part in some contests, try to win some gear, try to win some VSTs, virtual instruments, or just get some bragging rights. Beatport has teamed up with Loop Cloud, Plugin Boutique, Lander, Isotope, and Rollin Cloud to launch the Beatport Producer Challenge and award 50 winners over $100,000 in subscription and software prizes. And they will also release, alongside a release on the Beatport platform itself. Entrants will be given access to software and loops from the above partners, and submissions will be judged across Beatport's 10 most popular genres: techno, tech house, house, melodic house and techno, deep house, drum and bass, minimal, deep tech, trance, dance, future, bass house, and Afro house. I don't know what all I just said. It sounds like I said house about 1,000 times, but if those are types of music you're into writing, go check out this contest. And like I said a minute ago, I saved my favorite article for last. I'm a film and game music guy, and trailer music goes hand in hand with that. And Trailer Music Pros lead Protégé's career-minded soundtracking course. Protégé, which is an online educator founded by soundtrack experts, has launched with a 1-year music production course designed to help students build stable careers in the film and television industry from home. The course will accommodate 100 students, and actually when I checked earlier, I believe they are already waitlisting people, but you can go get yourself on that. There will be a course which will be led by industry veterans Richard Schreiber and Mammoth Audio's Vikram Goody. Speaking of Mammoth Audios, I will be doing another video on Wednesday, I believe, covering one of their new sample libraries, and they also have a contest going on, but I'll talk more about that on Wednesday. But anyways, the pair share a decade-long relationship and over 100 credits across major film, television, and video game titles, as well as trailers for Blade Runner 2049, Avengers Endgame, and A Quiet Place. At the end of the course, you will come away with a portfolio of at least 30 pitch-ready tracks and will be invited to join the Protégé and Elephant Music Creative family. Each module within the course is 5 weeks long, and the first school year of Protégé's course begins in September 2020. And our freebie of the week, hey, I just mentioned Mammoth Audio. They have released their new sample library, Density. Now, that is a paid product, but like many of these sample libraries, they often will release a free version, and they have indeed done that so that you can enter their contest to win the full version. I didn't actually write down when the contest ends. I'm going to talk about that on Wednesday, or you can go check out mammothod.io, links below. But anyways, the full version has over 1,500 one-shots, 3 playable instruments, and customizable macro system and loop sections. I already downloaded the free version. It actually has quite a bit of content, not 1,500, but it had I don't know, I'd say around a dozen or so instruments and I think full controls. I didn't read into that though, but I was mostly interested in the instruments. Some pretty cool stuff in there, but more on that on Wednesday. Well, that's all the news for this week. If you like these news things, something I don't see too often. I used to work for another channel about board games that would do weekly news, so I thought I'd try it out on this channel. But if you're into this kind of thing, do the whole that thing and that other thing. And I will put links to all of these down below. I'm also going to put a card up in one of these corners with some videos that you might want to check out if you're into film and game music, or just like checking out some of these free libraries like I do, because I do a lot of that on this channel. So anyways, here are a few other videos you might want to check out, and we will see you on the next one.